Hey everyone, Chloe here again. So this is just kind of a freebie little video I'm putting out there, just kind of a follow-up of my, I guess you could call it SRS revision surgery I had last week. So, just wanted to give a follow-up of where I'm at right now and some of the ways I'm more comfortable and less comfortable than I was before. Mostly just involving like what it's like to be on a catheter for about 10 days now. I was on a catheter for 12 days after the SRS in December, but this is kind of a different experience because I wasn't on bed rest for I was on bed rest for half of that point in December. Yeah, so basically just, for the past about 10 days I've been on a catheter. I don't know if any of you out there have had this experience. Anybody who has had SRS probably, you may know some of the things I'm talking about. You've probably experienced some of the things. And anyone else out there that has had catheters for other reasons. And, this is more so to just give my experience and let people know what it's like, at least for in relation to SRS. And I'm not trying to invalidate the experiences or anything like that of anybody who has to have catheters for long-term reasons or anything like that. This is just my experience and hope it can help somebody else out. Yeah, so pretty much it relieved, like as I was saying before in the previous video, like I was having trouble going to the bathroom for 2 months where very little would come out, my bladder was always full. Half the time it was painful, and my cat really likes to bother me during these videos. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so, putting the catheter in, the surgery went great. Everything went as expected. It was super simple and quick. And for the past about 10 days, for the first like 6 or 7 days, it's mostly been good. Where, I don't have that urge to go to the bathroom all the time. I'm actually emptying my bladder. There's like very little pain. There's a little bit of pain the first couple days, but other than that, it's been fine. And I think that was just a little soreness from the surgery itself and a little uncomfortableness getting used to the catheter again. But for like, most of that first week after surgery, it was mostly okay. It was just having to get used to like emptying the bag every so often, taking the extra time to set up, a larger catheter at night for, overnight. Because if you try to sleep in the leg bag, it will probably fill up before you wake up, and that will end up waking you up because it will be painful, because your body will be trying to get urine out, but it won't be able to because the bag is full. Yeah, and a leg bag also just probably wouldn't work very well at night because catheters basically just work on gravity, and that would be a very kind of linear direction, as opposed to the overnight bag, which I put at the below where I'm sleeping. But anyways, in my experience, like having a catheter is uncomfortable. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think where I was before I had the catheter, dealing with the complications was definitely worse. But the past few days, it's definitely gotten a lot more uncomfortable again, where I'm getting more urges to urinate. And that does happen. That's a common symptom of being on a catheter, where you get this urge to urinate. And it's very weird because it's like, I need to go to the bathroom, but I can't because I have a tube blocking my urethra. So it's not a lot of fun. But, anybody out there who is going to have surgery, I'd encourage to ask your doctor to get a bladder relaxant. I did not get that after my surgery in December because I didn't even think about it as a thing. And they gave it to me this time around. And it's like Ditropan or something like that, and it helps reduce bladder spasms, which bladder spasms are those sudden, uncomfortable urges to go pee where you're fine 1 second, and then the next second you're like, oh my god, I need to pee, I need to pee, I need to pee. And I was getting a ton of that before the surgery, and I've been getting a little bit of that the past couple days. And And I think that's just a factor of my body is getting kind of annoyed with the catheter. It's like a foreign object. It's not really enjoying it. I'm not either, you know. And I think it might be just coming a little loose. But good news, I just found out a few days ago that my post-op appointment got moved up to this coming Tuesday instead of the following Thursday. And if everything looks okay at the follow-up appointment, they said the catheter will come out. So potentially I'll get it out about 9 days sooner than was originally planned. So that's really exciting. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to update y'all on. It's just, you know, catheters aren't fun, but it's a necessary part of the process, you know, for the original SRS, and it's a necessary evil for this revision surgery, so I'm just dealing with it, and, you know, I understand the reasons why, you know, I need to have that tube in there to prevent the urethra from closing again. But yeah, hopefully this can help anybody if they have any concerns about that spot, that part of the surgery, because, you know, if you've never had a catheter before, it's a weird and potentially scary experience. And as always, if you have any questions or comments or want me to elaborate further on anything, please, you know, leave a comment, message me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Subscribe, share, like the video, and, you know, thank you so much for watching. Bye.